Zimbabwe is moving through one of its most important political moments in recent years. President Emmerson Mnangagwa remains firmly in charge of government affairs, while Vice President Constantino Chiwenga continues to hold a powerful position within the country's political structure. As government business continues, attention is increasingly turning toward what may happen in the future and how today's decisions could shape the next chapter of Zimbabwe's political journey. What makes this story interesting is that several important developments are happening at the same time. Discussions about constitutional reforms, long-term leadership planning, national development priorities, and the future direction of the ruling party have all become major topics of interest. While government leaders continue carrying out their responsibilities, many citizens are watching carefully to understand what these developments may mean for the country. President Mnangagwa continues to present himself as a leader focused on stability, development, investment, infrastructure projects, and economic growth. His administration has repeatedly emphasized the importance of continuity and maintaining momentum on national projects. Supporters of the current leadership argue that consistency is necessary if Zimbabwe is to achieve its long-term goals and attract greater economic opportunities. At the same time, Vice President Chiwenga remains one of the most influential figures in Zimbabwean politics. His long history in public service, his experience in national leadership, and his prominent role in important moments of Zimbabwe's modern history have ensured that he remains a key figure whenever discussions about the country's future emerge. Because of this influence, every appearance, statement, and political move involving Chiwenga attracts considerable attention. As these developments unfold, the focus is no longer only on what is happening today. Increasingly, attention is shifting toward the future. Many people want to know what Zimbabwe will look like in the coming years. They want to understand how leadership decisions will be made and what direction the country may take as it continues to pursue development and growth. For ordinary citizens, however, politics is only part of the picture. Across cities, towns, and rural communities, many people are focused on practical matters. They want employment opportunities. They want businesses to succeed. They want improved services. They want stable economic conditions. They want investments that create opportunities for young people. They want a future where families can plan with confidence and where communities continue to grow. These concerns remain at the center of daily life for many Zimbabweans. While political discussions may dominate headlines and public conversations, ordinary people often measure success through improvements in their daily circumstances. This is why national development continues to be such an important topic. At the heart of the current political environment is the reality that leadership matters. The decisions made by national leaders can influence investment, business confidence, economic planning, and public expectations. This is why discussions about leadership arrangements often attract widespread interest. People understand that political decisions can have long-term consequences for the country's future. As events continue unfolding, there is growing interest in understanding how different leaders view Zimbabwe's future. Various perspectives exist regarding development strategies, economic priorities, governance approaches, and national planning. While these discussions are a normal part of political life, they become especially important during periods when attention is focused on future leadership and long-term planning. Observers note that Zimbabwe is entering a period where strategic decisions may carry significant importance. The conversations taking place today could influence political developments for many years. They could affect how future policies are designed, how national priorities are implemented, and how leadership structures evolve over time. One of the reasons this period is attracting so much attention is because Zimbabwe has experienced several major political transitions throughout its history. Each transition has brought its own challenges, opportunities, and expectations. As a result, many citizens understand the importance of paying attention to developments while remaining focused on the country's broader goals. Throughout the nation, there is a strong desire for stability and progress. Business owners want an environment where they can invest with confidence. Farmers want policies that support production and growth. Young people want opportunities that allow them to build successful futures. Communities want infrastructure improvements, better services, and economic activity that improves living standards. These priorities continue to shape public expectations. Meanwhile, political leaders continue meeting, consulting, planning, and discussing the future. Some of these discussions happen publicly, while others occur behind closed doors. This is common in politics, where important decisions often require extensive consultation before they are announced. As a result, periods of uncertainty can emerge, questions are asked, speculation increases, different interpretations appear. Yet, despite this uncertainty, the broader national conversation remains focused on the future. What kind of Zimbabwe will emerge over the next decade? How can economic growth be strengthened? How can more opportunities be created for young people? How can investment be encouraged? How can development projects be expanded? These questions remain important regardless of political affiliation. Another reason why this period attracts attention is because Zimbabwe continues to hold significant potential. The country possesses natural resources, agricultural capacity, entrepreneurial talent, and a population that remains hopeful about future possibilities. Many citizens believe that with effective leadership and sound policies, Zimbabwe can achieve even greater progress in the years ahead. This optimism continues to influence national conversations. People are not only discussing politics, they are discussing opportunities. They are discussing development, they are discussing education, infrastructure, innovation, business growth, and economic transformation. These broader aspirations help explain why leadership discussions receive such close attention. Citizens want assurance that future decisions will support national progress and create conditions that benefit future generations. As developments continue, patience remains important. Political processes often move gradually. Major decisions require consultation, negotiation, planning, and implementation. While some people may hope for immediate clarity, political realities often require time. This means that many of today's questions may not receive immediate answers. What remains clear, however, is that Zimbabwe continues moving forward. Government institutions continue functioning. Development initiatives continue progressing, economic activities continue taking place, communities continue working toward better futures, citizens continue pursuing opportunities, and national conversations continue evolving. In many ways, this reflects the resilience of Zimbabwe and its people. Throughout different periods of history, the nation has demonstrated an ability to adapt, respond to challenges, and continue striving toward progress. As the current political chapter unfolds, many citizens remain hopeful that future developments will contribute to stability, growth, and opportunity. They hope leaders will continue focusing on issues that matter most to ordinary people. They hope economic opportunities will expand. They hope development projects will continue. And they hope that future decisions will strengthen the country's foundations for years to come. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel for more Zimbabwe news and political updates.